Hello, so today I'm doing my lab on the standardization of NaOH. The purpose of this lab is to find the standardization and the concentration of sodium hydroxide, NaOH, by using a KHP solution. Let me share my screen. To start off with, I have my 50 milliliter burette, my KHP solution, my sodium hydroxide solution, and my acid-base indicator, which is phenolphthalein, disposable pipette, and a beaker. I already poured some of the phenolphthalein inside of this beaker. I'm going to first pour the sodium hydroxide into the burette until it's completely full. So that is 53 milliliters. And then I'm going to take this disposable pipette and take up exactly 0.3 the phenolphthalein, and then I'm going to pour that back into the KHP solution. Just hold for 0.3 milliliters. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to pour a little bit of sodium hydroxide into the KHP solution until the solution has turned into a pinkish color from the indicator of the phenolphthalein. And it said that I can use 0.5 or less. And let's see, I'm just going to use 0.4 and then keep pouring until I see that color change. I can see here that the pH on the left is increasing as the base is being dropped in the solution. Here I see that the color has just changed. I have 39.8 milliliters of sodium hydroxide inside the beaker left over. So that means that from my initial start of 53, subtract 39.8, that will give me 13.2 milliliters. I know why, because I did this in trial 1, 2, and 3, and I got the exact same amount of milliliters of sodium hydroxide used right here. Trial 1, trial 2, and trial 3. To find the average volume, I have to take all of my trials, add them together, the trial milliliter, and divide them by 3. So 13.2 divided by 3, which will give me 13.2 sodium hydroxide used. To find my concentration of sodium hydroxide, I have to first find the mole of KHP. So here is my KHP acid. I know that the molarity is 0.5. To find that, I know that molarity is mole divided by liters, but to find mole, I need to multiply molarity times liters. So 0.5 times 25 milliliters divided by 1,000 to get liters, which is 0.025 liters. That'll give me 0.0125 moles of KHP. Then I have to convert moles of KHP into moles of sodium hydroxide. So I use the 1-to-1 ratio, sodium hydroxide on top. That will cancel out right here. Mole of KHP will cancel out, and then I get 0.0125 of sodium hydroxide. Now to find the concentration, I know mole divided by liters is the concentration. So first, my liters of the base, which I got from here, the average milliliters volume, it's just 13.2. To get the liters, I need to divide 13.2 divided by 1,000. So that will give me 0.0132 liters. So 0.125 moles of sodium hydroxide divided by 0.132 liters, which will give me 0.94969. That rounds to 0.947 molarity concentration of sodium hydroxide. So I did an extra step here where I use this formula here to find the molarity of that base. I use the exact same thing, which is the molarity and the volume divided by the volume of the base. So that will give me the same concentration molarity, 0.947. So that concludes my experiment of the standardization of sodium hydroxide. Thank you.